Total Pro Sports presents 15 Crazy Superstitions in Sports. Whether you're a professional athlete or an average Joe, everyone has some sort of superstition that makes them feel more invincible than normal. Whether it's as little as tying your shoes the same way every day, or as extreme as growing a playoff beard, most people have that one ritual that makes them feel at ease. While we'll never be able to list every single sports superstition, we've narrowed down athletes' crazy rituals to the 15 best. Here they are. Number 15, Moises Alou. The journeyman outfielder admitted to ESPN back in 2004 that he urinates on his hands to toughen them up before games. Needless to say, Alou was notorious for never wearing batting gloves his whole MLB career. Number 14, Patrick Roy. Arguably the greatest goaltender in NHL history, he didn't give away the secrets to his success until after he retired. Allegedly, Roy would talk to his post during the game to thank them when a puck deflected off of them as well as touching them. He would also skate backwards to the net before every game because he believed it taught the net a lesson. Number 13, Wayne Gretzky. Speaking of great NHL players, the greatest NHL player the world has ever seen had a few superstitions of his own. Before every game, Gretzky would put baby powder all over his hockey sticks, believing it would keep them from breaking. In addition, he'd drink the same beverages between periods in the order of Diet Coke, water, Gatorade, and then a second Diet Coke. Number 12, Kevin Garnett. One of the greatest players to ever don an NBA jersey, KG had two crazy rituals that he has stuck with since being drafted straight out of high school in the late 90s. Before every game, KG has at least one peanut butter and jelly sandwich. In addition, KG is notorious for banging his head into the basketball net stanchion prior to each game. He claims that it loosens him up and gets him ready for battle. Number 11, Mike Bibby. Many people have a nasty habit of biting their nails when they are nervous. Do these people clip their nails in public though? Probably not. Don't worry though, Mike Bibby took care of that by clipping his nails during timeouts and at the halftime of every game. Number 10, Les Miles. Miles is one of the most charismatic characters in all of football. His press conferences are one of a kind, and you don't meet a friendlier individual. However, I bet you didn't know that his pre-game ritual is to pick out grass at any football stadium his team is playing at and eat it. Number 9, no-hitters in baseball. Baseball is all about unwritten rules and etiquette. No situation further expands on this point than the no-hitter. When a pitcher has a chance at a no-hitter, at any point during the game, he is completely ignored by the rest of the team. He has to sit in his dugout by himself, and no one even attempts to bring up the word no-hitter. Number 8, Jason Terry. Arguably the most superstitious player in the NBA currently, this Jet has a plethora of superstitions. He has to eat chicken before every game and wear 5 pairs of socks while playing. His weirdest superstition, however, occurs when he's sleeping. The night before every game, Terry sleeps in the shorts of the opposing team he's playing the next day. Number 7, Nomar Garciaparra. If you were a fan of the Boston Red Sox or even just Nomar back in the early 2000s, then you will know exactly what this superstition is. For people who don't know, every time Nomar came up to bat, he'd do extremely strange and fast hand motions to fix his batting gloves, and after every single pitch, he'd step outside the batter's box and fidget with his gloves. Number 6, Jason Giambi. Some people partake in superstitious habits daily, while others do it from time to time. Giambi was the latter, only partaking in his weird habits whenever he found himself in a slump. He'd wear a golden thong under his jersey, and apparently the superstition worked out, because some of his teammates would borrow the thong when they were in slumps also. Number 5, Tiger Woods. Remember when Tiger used to be good? If you do, then without a doubt you remember the red Nike shirt he would wear every Sunday he was competing. Why did he do that? Simply because his mother told him that red is his lucky color. Number 4, Wade Boggs. The 12-time All-Star did not have the craziest superstition, but he sure as hell had the most. He refused to ever alter his routine, which had to be timed down to the last second. His daily routine consisted of eating chicken before every game, doing sprints at 7:17, and he always had to take a batting practice at 5:17 p.m. Number 3, Michael Jordan. No one would ever think that the greatest basketball player of all time would have a superstition, but he sure does. For every single reason that MJ led the Bulls to NBA championships, he wore his blue University of North Carolina shorts under his uniform in every game. These are the same shorts that he wore the night that he led UNC to the NCAA championship in 1982. Number 2, Lyoto Machida. By far the grossest superstition on this list belongs to this gentleman right here. The former UFC champion drinks his own urine every morning. He believes it to be a natural medicine for his body. I'm no expert, but drinking your own urine every day is not something I'm going to be practicing anytime soon. And number 1, the NHL Playoff Beards. By far the most well-known and noticeable superstition in sports are the beards. Every single NHL playoff season, NHL players grow out different types of facial hair for however long they are playing the playoffs. Even younger players who can't really grow facial hair still participate in this ritual to the best of their ability. And that's it for 15 crazy superstitions in sports. But wait, we are not done with you yet. In the comments below, we want to know, what are your favorite superstitions? And for more cool videos, click subscribe.